Nerd Room Public Access Television, home of Boomer the Nerd, presents. It's time to take flight and battle. Gundam Infinity Series RX-78-2 Gundam. Today's review. It's geeking time. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a really cool unboxing, actually, today. Unboxing and review. So, I'm a big fan of Gundam, okay? Gundam is one of my favorite, animes. One of my favorite sci-fi properties. You guys know me. I love Transformers. So, Gundam has always been way up my alley. I was out running some errands. I did a sketch for my mother-in-law, and I went out to get a picture frame. And I was like, I had no time to go other places, so I grabbed one quickly from the Dollarama. Usually the Dollarama has some pretty sturdy picture frames for some of the stuff that I like to do at a really good price. And while I was in the Dollarama, while I was taking a look at some other, I was looking for some rulers and things like that, just some rulers. And I ended up stumbling upon, because that's in the same, that across from there is a toy section. And I ended up stumbling upon, the current toys that they have in there. And they had a whole bunch of Gundam figures, which I found very strange. And so I ended up picking up this right here, the RX-78-2 Gundam. This is your classic looking Gundam. Yeah, I was really shocked when I saw it in the dollar store. So I figured to myself, mushmouth. I don't know why I'm speaking mushmouth. Basically, that was my reaction. I was like, oh my god, a Gundam. It's officially licensed by Bandai. It's an official Gundam. It's from Mobile. It's based on the Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam. So I was like, I gotta definitely pick this up. So yeah, like I said, always wanted a Gundam. Now I finally have one. All right, there is one Gundam that I specifically want, and that's from Gundam Seed Destiny, the red one, the Aegis Gundam. That's the one that's top on my list, but this is such an iconic Gundam, and I thought to myself, hey, I like this. I'm going to pick it up. It's going to be part of my collection. Figured I'd also do a review for you guys. And hell, if this is a cool-looking figure, maybe I'll go back and see it, and maybe I'll go back, grab a couple of, maybe one or two extra Gundams. But lo and behold, this is going to be something pretty cool, I think, today. I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to go right into this for you guys. Let's take a look at the RX-78-2 Gundam. Alright, so right off the bat, here's what your packaging looks like. This is from the Gundam Infinity series. It says based on Gundam Battle, and it's free to play on iOS, Android, so it's a mobile game. And again, it is officially licensed by Bandai, which is really neat. On the packaging there in the back, you got some cool Gundam art. It shows you the Gundam name, and then where it's from, Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, which is the original Gundam. And if we turn it around and take a look on the back, here's where it shows you, basically what's going on with this Gundam and everything else. Don't know why I put it down, I'm sorry about that. So on the back, you got a glam shot of the Gundam right here. And you have another glam shot right here. It says build your own Gundam. And then down here, it's part of a build a figure line. Collect all 5 can build. The MS-06F Zaku, which is really neat. And here you got all the other figures that are in this specific line. Would like to get myself that Gundam Astray. That's really neat. I also like to get the Wing Gundam. That's really cool. I love Gundam Wing, so. I also saw a Burning Gundam inside of the dollar store, so that's cool. And there's just underneath the packaging, made in China. So yeah, very flimsy packaging. But that's all right. It's not staying in the packaging for very long, my friends. In order to get the RX-78-2 Gundam out of the packaging, we're going to bring along Blanca here and free him. My wife said to me, look, it's being held down by tape. People were trying to steal it, probably. And I was like, no. Most of these Bandai figures, a lot of the times, they are held down by tape. So, yeah, that's just how it is with a lot of these figures. Even when I went to get anime figures in our Chinatown, there goes my clock. Usually, yeah, when I get the collectible figures in Chinatown for anime, they're taped down. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't. She didn't tell me that people were trying to steal it. She thought maybe the packaging was damaged, and I told her, I was like, no, they're all like that. So, you know. All right, let's get this opened. A little bit of... Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I like the fact that that was easy to take off, and we still get to have our nice... Come on. Come on. Help me here. Help me, Gundam. Be on my side. There we go. Can put that to the side there. Got some tape everywhere here. I don't know what's going on. There's part of the packaging. We'll put that to the side. Let's get the figure out of the packaging. They just all get dumped out. There we go. Okay. So we got the Gundam himself out. We've got his accessories right here. And then we got part of the Build-A-Figure. And these look to be 2 arms from the Build-A-Figure. So there's not really much that I can do with this. So lo and behold, we're going to have to put the arms of the Build-A-Figure to the side there. Let's put the accessories over to the side. And let's bring the Gundam himself into focus. This is a cool looking figure. Well, we'll get to the articulation in just a moment. Let me fix my camera here so that we can see that Gundam perfectly. All right, let me get, first things first, let me get my ruler and let's see how big this Gundam is. So, with the tip here of his back of his wing, you guys can see that the Gundam is about 5 inches tall. And if we turn that into centimeters, that brings him to about a little bit over 12 centimeters. That's really cool. And let's get into the articulation of the Gundam. So, you've got his head, rotates all the way around. His head is also on a ball joint, so he cannot really look up, but he can look down, look to the side, kind of like that. You can rock it back and forth, the head, which is really neat. The arm goes all the way around. It's on a ball joint, but it doesn't do very much. And then there's, see, like that, you can rock, look, you can move, you can hinge it back and forward. So that's really neat. The arm has on a ball joint as well. You can rock it back and forth, and you can turn it all the way around. Same thing for this arm here. It's the same articulation. So I won't spend too much time on that. He's got a swivel in the waist. You can turn them all the way around. Then the legs seem to be on ball joints as well. So you can rock them back and forth, side to side. Then you can hinge the knee back and forward like that. And then the legs, I mean, there's a ankle pivot. Well, not really an ankle pivot in the foot, but you can move it back and forth. And you can turn it all the way around. Same thing for this leg here. And like that. And that's what he looks like on the front. Alright, and then there you go, is the Gundam on the back. Very nicely painted, very nice looking. I know there's a lot of white in here, but hey, I guess that's the name of the game with this Gundam. And the paint, the detailing on the head as well is very, very nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, they did a really good job on this for a little tiny figure. So that looks really cool. Let's put him down there. Let's take a look at the accessories that come with the Gundam. So first things first, you've got the Gundam's shield. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this pegs right into his hand. So you can peg that. Or no, sorry, not into his hand. Sorry, my apologies. That pegs right onto the side here. So there you go. You can peg that right there. And then with the shield, you can peg his sword. I think I'm doing this probably the wrong way. So you can put his sword into his other hand. Actually, you know what? The way that it got on the picture, let's do it the other way around. There we go. Let's put the sword in this hand. You got the shield right that pegs it. It pegs into either side, so it doesn't really matter, but the shield looks really nice. Actually, let's take this out for a second. Let's put the Gundam down. That's what the sword looks like. There's very minimal sculpting and painting on it. Is it gonna focus on the sword? It's focusing on my hand. I don't know why. Anyways, and here, the last accessory to come with him is his machine gun. So it's just gray plastic. Very cool looking. So back to the Gundam, you could put the sword in his hand like that. So you can have him rock in a pose like that if you want. Protecting the Federation. Or if you don't want the sword in hand, take that sword out. You can put the gun in his hand and it actually just fit perfectly nice. And so there you go. You can have him once again rocking a position like that. I'm just gonna bring the camera down a little bit. And if you want, hey, if you want to display them with all, there you go. You can have the sword in the hand with the shield. I don't think I will display him like that, but that looks pretty dang cool. Take this gun out. Let's put the sword back in. This is most likely how I will have the RX-78-2 displayed. I don't think there's any way to put the gun in the back. No, it's just going to be loose like that. So yeah, there's your RX-72 Gundam. You got some pretty cool poses you could put him in. If you have a stand for your figures, you could probably put him in some flying poses and look very, very nice. All in all, really nicely done little piece. Surprised that I found this at the Dollarama. But yeah, that's going to be it for the review of this figure, the RX-78-2 Gundam. Are you guys fans of the Gundam series? Are you guys going to go check out your Dollaramas? Let me know down below.
Best Gundam series ever if you're asking for opinions.
Commence operation!
Gundam Wing. Pick up the DVDs wherever you can find them today.
If we take one last view of the Gundam, here's what he looks like all the way around. I don't have one of those proper spinning, rotating platforms, but I just figured I'd do this really quickly to show you guys. That's what he looks like. Are you guys, what is your favorite Gundam series if you guys are fans of Gundam? My favorite has always been Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, and Gundam Seed Destiny. Those are always going to be my favorites. But let me know down below if you guys live in Canada. Are you guys going to go, if you're fans of Gundam, are you going to go to your dollar store and try to pick up yourselves a Gundam? Let's talk anime in the comment section below, guys.
The year UC-79, the first Gundams are developed.
The armor is in plain old titanium alloy.
Gundam. You're Gundam.
Federation versus the Principality of Zeon.
360-degree panoramic cockpit changed everything.
Gundam GPO-2, codename Siceless.
The rivalry between Amuro and the sinister Shard.
59 feet from ground to antenna.
January 1, UC-80. Peace.
Are you prepared to enter the saga of Gundam? Gundam action figures, dozens to choose from. Each sold separately from Bandai. Visit GundamOfficial.com.
That's going to be it for today. Yeah, I really like this figure a lot. I think it's really cool for a little tiny figure. Like, it's got quite a bunch of articulation for a little tiny figure. The accessories are pretty neat. And the detailing, the sculpting is very nice as well. It actually making me want to go out there to my Dollaramas and check and see what other Gundams that they have that I can unbox and put in my collection and also review for you guys, but mainly to have in my collection because I love this property so much. I will be back again soon with some more cool content. I got some other stuff planned out for you guys that I would love to do. Actually found some cards from the 90s, so if that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out. Let's go ahead and talk all things anime in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for being a friend of my channel. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys, over all these years. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'll be back again soon. That's it for today. And as always, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Later, guys.